Now, what about No Man's Sky? We finally found out the release window is June 2016.
You know how much I love summer games. I need a big open world game in the summer.
Yeah?
I'm so happy. I hope it hits that
You realize
target time.
June is when E3 happens, though.
Damn it!
Yeah, that game is going to
Gotcha.
threaten my E3 productivity. I've been waiting for No Man's Sky for a long time. Some people have a problem with the idea that it might be unstructured. That's what appeals to me about it. I want to go make my own fun in a big open world. I understand and respect the argument that you should have goals, but I also disagree and just want to wander around and do fun things. And No Man's Sky is the kind of game that I used to dream about when I was a little kid. I'm like, okay, there it is, a galaxy that goes on forever, full of things for me to find.
Yeah.
Maybe it
And
will
then you
turn
got
out.
that in Spore, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't always work out like we have. Although
Yeah.
you could make spaceships that look like body parts and stuff like that, but that does not a good game make. Yeah,
I agree with everything you just said. I'm really excited about having, hopefully, an open window to play a game like that. Because if that came out between games like right now, Metal Gear Solid 5 and Halo and The Witcher, like I probably wouldn't give it the time that I want to give it. I'm glad it'll be in a nice open window. But we know what else is going to be out in June, so
I like having money. Otherwise, I might quit my job to play No Man's Sky. Like I think I could spend.
you have that much faith in it. They keep showing the same thing.
Oh no,
though.
I don't. I don't have.
Space
No,
goes
no. I
in
want to
it.
be clear. I don't have faith in it. I have faith in the dream. I have no idea if the game's going to be good or not.
My
I
one
want
concern
it.
is that how populated are these planets going to be? Is there
Right.
going to be stuff to do? 'Cause, they show you can you zoom into this planet, you land, and then you get around and walk around, but there's not really anything there. So I don't know,
Well, yeah, I think about an
What are we gonna
MMO, a
find?
good MMO, like something like Eve, where effectively you're wandering from place to place and grinding in one way or another, or you're interacting with players in one way or another. And this could fundamentally be something along those lines, but a little less tedious. I'm hoping. We'll see.
Were you surprised to learn that the game is still 8 or 9 months away?
Not really. They pushed it back so many times that this didn't shock me at all, and they didn't want to release in the middle of this mess.
Yeah. I think it's nice to just kind of have an idea of when it's going to be here. I'll believe it when I'm playing it.
Well, we watched that Battlefront trailer. I brought up how much I want like big space battles in Star Wars. I talk about this all the time in Battlefront. And Brian mentioned that there actually are in atmosphere battles that
In
we really
Battlefront.
haven't seen much of.
Yeah.
And they kind of showed that in that trailer.
Which I'm a little worried about because that was my least favorite part of the beta. I love the idea of
Yeah.
the vehicles, but actually
doesn't feel great
controlling
in the
them.
beta.
Yeah, well, you had the same issue, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Well, it
the
feels like
Battlefront-
you're separated from the battle for some reason. Like you're in you're in a limited area, and I don't know. It just it feels like everything's a little bit rubber bandy.
Yeah,
it doesn't
the
feel
the
quite
ground based stuff I was cool with, like the ATST chicken walkers were walking around
Oh, yeah,
perfectly
those are-
fine.
yeah.
But the second I would get a perk that would pop me into the air, I would
the
sort of
X-Wing, yeah.
I would pretty much be like I don't know what to do. And what I ended up doing was what I
turned
used to
around a
do
lot.
in what I used to do in Rogue Squadron, which is
Yeah.
basically I figured like I had extra lives and I would just drive headfirst into the AT's heads
Yeah.
and explode.
And unfortunately, unless
doesn't
they
do
have their
damage.
shields down, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic.
So if your team doesn't know what they're doing, you're just like kind of flying in this loop, waiting for them to take down the
Yeah.
the AT
Battlefront
shields.
The Battlefront beta fighter combat was reprehensible.
Reprehensible.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
awful, especially in light of what Battlefront 2 was able to
2.0.
do.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the single most
A war
unforgivable.
crime? Would you call it a war crime?
Yeah, I think so. I think we should call the Hague.
It's a Star War
Get
crime.
a tribunal to get a Star Wars. Nice. Ooh.
That's
I-
a good series for us to start. Terrible Star Wars games. Star War crime.
I think that if in the full version there's some sort of tutorial where I can get down with actually the flight controls a little bit, because this was more like I'd be playing for 14 minutes on Hoth and they'd be like, you get to fly in a Y-wing, and I'd pop up in the sky and I'd get shot down immediately because I didn't really have time to figure out anything. So if I could sort of on my own, fly around, do a little free flying,
It doesn't
figure
help.
things out.
I hopped into a vehicle every chance I got. and it's
Really?
just- yeah, it's just terrible. It's just really badly put together.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Yeah, get it together, guys. Get it together.
Well, that game is out in less than a month.
Please
Yep.
get it together quickly.